Today is Tuesday, Parashat Shemot. The pasuk reads, "Vayhi ki yareu hamyaledot et haElohim, vayas lahem batim." And it was because the midwives feared God that He made them houses. So Yocheved and Miriam were God-fearing, and because they feared God, that's why God made for them houses. What houses are we speaking about that He made for them? And Rashi explains, Bate Kehuna veLvia uMalchut. Bate Kehuna uLvia, these are houses of Kohanim and Levim, uMalchut, and also kings, the dynasty of kings. Shekruim Batim, because both are called houses. So this was the house of the Leviim and the Kohanim who served in Bet HaMikdash, and the house of King David, from whom came out the Davidic dynasty. And Rashi goes on to explain, כמו שכתוב, ויבן את בית השם ואת בית המלך, just like a pasuk in Melachim says, and he built the house of Hashem and the house of the king. Kehuna uLvia mi Yocheved. Yocheved, from her came out the Kohanim and the Leviim. She had Moshe and Aaron. From Aaron came the Kohanim, and from Moshe was also Leviim, and Malchut min Miriam. And the Malchut, which is the kingship, was from the descendants of Miriam. Miriam, from her came out the Davidic dynasty, Kdeita b'Masechet Sotah, like it says in Masechet Sotah, explains Rashi. But here we really learn a very important principle. The mothers were God-fearing, and they were rewarded by having descendants that were worthy of both civic leadership as kings and spiritual leadership as Kohanim and Leviim. So the approach of the mother in terms of being God-fearing, following mitzvot, being a person of such character and such emunah in Hashem, not just is good for the person, but it's something that will inure and come to benefit the descendants of that person for generation and generations later. So important it is, the mother, the way that she is God-fearing again, that she follows mitzvot, that she's careful about doing what is to be done in the home. And in the case of Yocheved and Miriam, they were careful not to follow Paro's decree, but rather to be God-fearing. They merited with that kind of sacrifice, even though they were putting themselves at risk. They merited to such great progeny, to such great descendants, that they were both Kohanim, Leviim, and kings came out from Miriam, Kohanim and Leviim from Yocheved. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen.